need to change the culture. I think we have a problem with the culture. And this is actually driving away even the investors, because an investor comes to the country, he wants to do a project or he wants to invest in maybe industrialization, and they're being forced to give small kickbacks for them to be able to do this kind of projects. And these projects are going to give employment opportunities to young people. It's going to support our GDP. So it is something that we need to stop ourselves first. They don't need to be forced. You look at what happened when they changed the pay bill and say that all the government institutions have to adopt it. We had a change even in what we are receiving as a country in terms of the revenues. Go to KWS. When you're going to the park, they had a different way of payment. When everything was changed, they actually had more than double of the revenue that they were receiving. So that means there was somewhere, there was a gap where this money was actually being siphoned.
Yes.
So it is important for us to accept and change our cultures. We don't need to be forced. And this actually has been going on for several years, when we have change of the leadership of this institution, but still we have some few people, I will call them crooks, within these systems, within these departments of government, that try and convince. If we get a new CEO today and we have crooks within that system of that department, they try to convince the CEO that, you know, this is how things have been done here. Let's adopt it. And that's where the problem is. So we need to change that first, that culture, and also change the laws. Look at the countries that have successfully rooted out corruption. What have they done that is different from us? It's about the laws. That if today you are found culpable of corruption, then maybe you lose all your properties, you lose your dignity, you lose everything that matters to you. And some of them even jail, they're even jailed for long life. Some are killed. Look at those countries that have successfully rooted out corruption. So it is important for us as a country to deal with corruption decisively. We have to change our mechanism. That means we change the law, we adopt new cultures, even to our own children, because you go. This thing is even going back even to our own children, that for you to take a kid to school, you have to give them a sweet. And it's a form of corruption. Okay, it's growing. Because the moment the child is going to the university and he'll tell you, I can't go to the university because I don't have a car. You see, it's something that needs to be changed. So I agree with what Mheshimiwa is saying, that there's a problem that needs to be actually dealt with, and we have to, it's come a time that this has to be done by ourselves. If this is not done by ourselves, then when we reached a point when we are at aged and Mheshimiwa have left at the stage, it will be too difficult for us to deal with this issue.